It's a matter of pride. It's a matter of, you're getting talked about legacy parents, grandparents, all those guys that came through and played in this rivalry. You want to beat Bel Air.
Well, blue sky's starting to peek through here at high noon. Ludoff, shotgun formation, takes the handoff. Oh, boy. Ray going to be blown up in the backfield this time. He's going to lose 2 on the natural grass surface here in Bel Air, making it 3rd and 7.
That's number 54, Luke Farmer, from his linebacker position. And earlier on the first play, it was number 27, Logan Edgar, with the tackle. Bel Air going a 3-man down front.
We'll see substitutions for Martins Ferry on this 3rd down and long. It looks like Dave Clancy officiating. He had the Central Beaver local game last night.
Yeah, he did.
Called a great game, too. Ludoff sends a guy in motion.
Just had the right tackle.
Yeah, the offensive line move for Martins Ferry.
The free snap penalties will kill you, and that's why you don't have a good record when you're making those kind of mistakes.
3rd and 7, the 3rd and about 12.
It's a change. A little bit of substitution on Ferry.
Coming out of the game is Alex Reese. Reese brings some height to the unit. He's only a freshman, though, 6'4", 200. Ludoff has a sidecar. Looking downfield, he's going to just take this one and run. Oh, boy. There's a bunch of Blair Big Red there standing. Giving 4 yards on the quarterback keeper, and the punting unit will be on for Martins Ferry.
Yeah, that's a killer.
Such a great return.
Great field position. A good first play, but, that false start sets you back from a nice 3rd and manageable to 3rd and long.
So even now with that false start, they don't even get to midfield on the drive.
Nope.
On the punt, Tevin Williams, I apologize.
Good.
Tevin's been doing a great job punting this year. Nice soft kick. Oh, Blair's going to let that bounce in front of him. It takes a little bit of a Ferry bounce over the 20-yard line, down to about the 19, is where we'll see the Blair offense for the first time today. This is the OVAC Football Rivalry Series, brought to you by A&B Distributors, Borders & Borders, CA House, HMS PPS, Huntington Bank, WV Medicine, Wheeling Hospital, West Virginia Northern Community College, and Youth Services Systems.
Yeah, punt return right there. The 2 men back for Bel Air. That kick just split the both of them, and they couldn't make a decision on who wanted to grab it.
I was wondering why everybody was just looking at it.
That's good.
Looking downfield is Hetherington. Hetherington, going to be tipped there, and that one falls incomplete.
Number 82, Landon Hoare, defensive end, coming off the ball for Ferry.
Out there sneezing. Trying to turn my mic down as much as I could.
Yeah, he actually, as Hetherington, he had a man over the middle. He was trying to go.
He was just a little too long there. Their offensive line got to do a little bit better job than that, though.
Well, yeah, in this offensive line, you're taught to hit the defensive player to get those hands down right away. Slap their hands, make them so they can't get their hands up to make a nice play like that.
4-man front for Ferry again. Hetherington, shotgun, takes a snap. Looking downfield. Now he's going to scramble. Oh, great job that time again by Martins Ferry. And he just gets back to the line of scrimmage. And it'll bring up 3rd and 10 for Bel Air.
It's 19, Colton Larkins, shedding his block off the D-end position, wrapping up Hetherington as he tried to tuck and run. Nice defense early from Ferry.
Look, Ferry only has 27 players dressed for this football game today. Now, that's interesting.
Yep.
Jerry Ames, Ryan Storm here in Blair to call the game. Mr. Brad Biff Leonard producing back at the studio.
Bel Air in a 4-man front, 2 linebackers. They got 5 DBs in right now.
So they'll go trips left, single receiver right. Hetherington calls for it. He'll slip. Oh, man. He catches it at the line of scrimmage, and he slips in the grass in a great defensive series by Martins Ferry. Blair gets 0 yards, and the punting unit beyond for Bel Air.
So there's a late flag. I saw a Bel Air kid shove a Ferry kid after the play, but I'm wondering if the Ferry kid said something after the fact. It was really late.
The Ferry kids putting their hands on their helmets here.
I mean,
personal foul against Martins Ferry will keep the offense on the field.
Man, they're calling the retaliatory penalty. I didn't see that one, but I did see it was a clear tackle. The play was over, and a Bel Air kid shoved a Ferry kid. They missed that one, and either Ferry said something or did
I will
something.
tell you that the white hat is coming to the sideline to explain to Martins Ferry what happened. Great piece of officiating.
Yep. He was one that threw the flag.
Yeah.
That's a shame because that was a great tackle and a great
stop.
It
was. It had the chance to get the Blair offense off the field early in this game. Twin receivers to one side, single receiver to left. It was like a false start from Blair, but no one called anything there.
Yeah, Belair line was still getting down when the ball was snapped.
I thought so too.
Good stop by Ferry's interior defense though on the run.
Ferry defense looking stout so far early in this game.
Yep. Well,
give him 2 yards.
And honestly, for Belair, Seacrest is a big power kid, but they have a lot of speed, and it's when it's a natural surface and it's wet and muddy. That negates the speed.
I would let Colt Seacrest touch the ball a few times on this open.
Soften him up a little bit.
Try to soften him up. Yep. Trips right, single receiver left. Hetherington looks downfield, past to Pettigrew. Pettigrew out over the 45, close to the 50. First down, Belair.
Nice simple, safe route. About a 6-yard hitch route from Pettigrew, pitch and catch. Gets the field for the first down.
8:06 remaining in the first quarter. On the Huntington Bank scoreboard, still 0-0. Ferry, nothing going much on their first drive. They punted to Blair. Blair penalty on the first series. Now they got their second first down in this game. Seacrest lined up in the backfield this time. Hetherington pulls it away. Looks downfield. Pass caught that time by Jaden Kesterson. Kesterson, another first down for Blair. Give him, let's go 14 yards on that pitch and catch from Hetherington.
So very defensive. They've been saying it. 4-man front. It's 2 main linebackers. You would think it's not really a nickel back, but it looks like they're splitting their weak side linebacker out. And that play came right behind him. It's a slot receiver where that outside linebacker was being responsible for. It was a nice pitch and catch by Belair.
Kesterson only listed 6 foot, looked much bigger coming across the middle there. Same formation to the left. This time they'll hand off up the middle. Oh, and brought down that time Braden Ross. Who was back there to get that one for me?
Number 64, that was Peyton Horse. His brother Landon made a play earlier in the game because they batted the ball down. Peyton just shot through the guard center gap, made a nice tackle.
So far early in the game, Blair nowhere to run. Passing game very effective so far.
Yep. Yeah, very defensive line doing a very, very good job standing up to the Belair attack right now.
So now they'll go trips right. Let's see Seacrest in the slot here. He's going to go. Look, it's a great route. And just overthrown that time to Kesterson. I love the route turned around, a timing route by him.
It was a very good route. And then we recalled this from last week when we were in Central played Ferry. Number 55 for Ferry. We don't have that's not his actual number on the roster.
Right.
Is that Hill? I think it's JT Hill. Is it
JT Hill, 86.
Yeah. So he's playing that outside linebacker position. It was a good route, but he came underneath and made it a little tougher throw for the quarterback.
So now we have 3rd and 12 for Belair. Ball at the Marks Ferry 40-yard line. The big little plays early in this game.
It was interesting for Belair. They've been keeping Ray Pettigrew up top in all their formations. Still covered.
High snap. Penalty here.
They weren't set.
Yeah, false start against Belair.
Yeah.
Love the intensity from Ferry early in this game.
Great atmosphere. Like I said, even though Ferry's not having a very good year by their standards, the crowd's here. It's loud. It's a good atmosphere.
So now it's going to go to 3rd and 17.
This is where I'm thinking maybe Seacrest over the middle, something like to get a big guy the ball, make it 4th and manageable.
I know it's probably because it's been raining most of the morning. Tough cutting on this grass.
Yep.
Hetherington drops back to pass. Just throws one up for grabs for Pettigrew. Catches it downfield. Is he inbounds is the question.
That was a close call.
And we'll look at the official. He says yes. Count it. Inbounds and steps out at the, looking to see here. Right at the, we'll go 10-yard line into the red zone, Belair. And Hetherington literally threw it up for grabs.
Well, and here's the thing we're talking about. They've been going 3 wide to the one side, but Pettigrew's been solo man up top on the left side. All the plays, he's been there by himself, solo coverage. So that's when you got Pettigrew and Seacrest, your 2 big guys offensively, who are your skill position players, and he went to Pettigrew.
Well, Ray Pettigrew, again,
what an athlete.
He's one of the better players in the OVAC. Only a junior, by the way, Ray. Him and Hetherington, both juniors for this Belair squad. 1st and goal at the 10. Gives it to Seacrest. Seacrest carrying people into the end zone for a Belair touchdown from 10 yards out. Colt Seacrest.
He looked like Jerome Bettis just plowing, carrying guys and going to the end zone. He wasn't going to be denied.
Someone was holding on to his waist. It looked like he was plowing a field with that guy.
Credit Belair, great job. That's killer for Ferry.
On third and 17.
You had a good start with the kickoff, couldn't capitalize, and then you had him twice stopped early, and then you had him on third and 17, and just can't get off the field.
On for the extra point is Colton Hensel. Kick is up, right down the middle, good. Blair 7, Ferry 0, 6:35 to go in the first quarter. We'll be back in 60.
CA House Music has all the gear to make your music legendary. With all the best gear, including Fender, Epiphone, Yamaha, and more, CA House will have you rocking in no time. Get the most for your money with everyday low prices. And we meet or beat internet pricing. Play before you buy and let our product specialists help you pick out the instrument that's right for you. CA House Music, supporting local musicians since 1872. Play music for life.
At Huntington, we've been asking ourselves, is it possible to lend money at zero interest? And it totally is. Introducing Standby Cash. When you need extra cash, you can qualify for between $100 and $1,000 at Huntington. And it's free when you autopay us back across 3 months. Why would a bank do that? Just to look out for people. That's how we reinvent banking. Huntington, welcome. Without automatic payments, 12% APR. Eligibility requirements apply. Amount available is based on customer eligibility. Learn more at huntington.com/standbycash.
Blair kicked it off. Barron Lucy fields it at the 10, out over the 20, the 30. Oh my goodness, to the 40, 50-yard line. Lucy breaks free in another great return by the Martins Ferry Purple Waters. Where are they going to take it? They're going to actually put it at right around where the last kickoff went through, the 45-yard line.
Get very nifty footwork by Lucy to avoid some Bel Air tacklers. And it's not a deep kick, Bel Air. It's almost like a pooch kick that's rolling another 10 yards. And he picked it up, and Bel Air had men down there, and Lucy did a good job avoiding them all.
Yeah. Used the sideline to his advantage this time. Handoff. Giving the ball to Davion Ray. Davion Ray, nice job. Let's give him 6 on the first down carry over the 50-yard line to about the 49 of Belair. That's where they'll set it down. Second down and 4 for Martins Ferry.
Yeah, nice tackle by Braden Ross, linebacker for Bel Air.
Hayden Ludoff again, sidecar to him. High snap, gets it down to Davey. Oh, my goodness. Tackled him high and brought down that time was Davion Ray.
Jaden Kesterson out from his outside linebacker position. He attacked, wrapped, perfect form tackle. Like he was in through down. It looked
a lot worse than it was because it was a high tackle, but there was no armor intent.
No horse carring like that. But Bel Air, they've been consistently staying in their 3-4 defense, 3 down linemen, 4 linebackers. And like we saw a couple weeks ago in Central, their safeties made a lot of plays by coming up aggressive to the ball. Doing a lot of gang tackling here early today against Ferry.
Third down and 7 for Martins Ferry. Ludoff pump fake.
Got him.
Third downfield, wide open is Lucy. Oh, in and out of his hand. Just a tad overthrown, though. But he broke free, and no one was within 10 yards of him.
And I'm going to defend the quarterback there. Lucy didn't stop, but he kind of got turned around and was trying to high point the ball. If he would just kept running straight,
he catches it in stride.
I think he catches it in stride. Yeah, he had about 4 yards on the DB for Bel Air. He kind of twisted and turned to jump up and grab the ball. If he just runs underneath it, he's got a touchdown.
Oh, man.
Again, another missed opportunity for Ferry.
4th down and 7, punting unit on again. Good snap. Williams gets off a punt. And again, they're just going to let it bounce between both. There's 2 guys back there for a reason. Someone has to field that.
Yeah. You had one going up to make the block, and the other one just decided not to pick up the ball.
The Blair offense will come out. They'll start at the 18-yard line. Their second series.
So let's see. Yeah. I guess the one positive was Ferry not being able to move the ball much. They're planning on putting Bel Air in a tough field position. The defense held them truly on their first series with the late penalty there on the personal foul.
Boy, but
change that momentum.
The play by Lucy was there.
Yeah, it was a good ball by Ludoff.
The pump fake by Ludoff.
It was a nice play. It was just an inside wheel route.
5:10 to go in the first quarter. 7-0 Blair. They got the ball back. Turn, handoff to Roth. Roth powers forward. Not a ton of running room.
The left defensive end, I want to make sure I get his number right for Ferry. I think it's 51. Let me see here.
I'm trying to look for it.
Yeah, I think it was
51.
51, yeah, it was 51. Zach Dobson. anchored the position well, did not get moved off his line, and that allowed the rest of the Ferry players to come and gang tackle the running back.
Braden Ross give him 2 yards on that carry.
Yeah. It's one of those things, the defensive lineman, you don't have to make the play, make the tackle, but if you do your job and do your role right, it allows everybody else to get to the play.
Blair's defensive line looks like the toughest wrestlers you've ever seen.
Ferry's. Well, a couple of them got like their shirt rolled up a little bit too.
Yeah.
So they had like that little bit of a gut too going with it. It looks, yeah.
Hetherington looks downfield, overthrow, intercepted. It's going to be who catches that
Number
one?
10,
That's Colton Rediger.
Yes.
And he overthrew his receiver by about 2 yards.
Right.
And Rediger standing behind there. Look what I found.
Yeah, Rediger was sitting nice zone coverage right there, responsible for his boundary position, and good. It was a good strong throw just over the watcher's head and right into Rediger's arm.
Well, Rediger's played himself a nice game earlier on here in this first quarter.
Yes, he has.
And Martin Sperry's going to have tremendous field position. The ball will be down at just across the 20-yard line, closer to the 21.
Now down here, it's a little tighter windows to throw the ball.
Yeah.
So I'm curious how Ludoff keeps a little bit in his hand, maybe more.
Ludoff, hot snap. He's going to fumble it, and he'll have to fall down on this one. See what the flag for.
Oh, no, that was an orange ball. That was the orange ball mark. Usually you see like the blue beanbag. That was the orange one.
Beanbag thrown, yeah.
It's a little too close to the yellow flag for my second.
Yeah, that was a bright orange bag, though.
Looks like he took some off the construction guy's shirt and just cut it and made a...
He was out on I-70 somewhere. There's plenty of those.
Yeah. The loss in that little... I mean, again, another
just a
Terry stubbing their toe. It's just... Oh.
So they had 1st and 10 at the 21, now back to about the 28-yard line. Rudolph, another high snap over his head. Picks it up this time. Is Davion Ray of disaster for Martin Sperry on these first 2 plays. The snaps have been above the quarterback's head both times. Is the snap high or is the quarterback too short?
No, he's got a good 5-yard depth there.
Okay.
And here's the thing. Belair does have a man head up on the center, but nothing's changed the entire game. He's been head up on the center the entire time, so it's not like it's something new that the center needs to be worried about.
Ball back on the 42-yard line, making it 3rd down and 22.
On the first high snap, the quarterback barely got one hand on it. The second one, he kind of got 2 hands on it, but it was a leaping. It was a high snap.
It was a pretty athletic kid.
Yeah.
There's a snap. That's another high one. And Ludoff's just going to take off, run, and he'll run towards the Blair sideline. And he's shoved out of bounds. Doesn't get much. Let's go, 7 yards on that one? And
Barry. Got 2:42 left in the first quarter, and they've had 3 golden.
I mean, they're running the punt unit on here at the 36-yard line. Down 7-0 early. I mean, do you want to pin them deeper here?
I mean, here, my thought would be, you're 1-8 this year.
Yeah.
You got your rival. You're on the road. You're already down 7. What do you have to lose by going for it on 4th down?
Snap to Williams. Williams gets it off, or punt it towards the sideline, and a fair catch by Belair. Well, you fair catch it at the 5.
Maybe so they don't pick it up.
And then they fair catch it at the 5, and he caught it up around his shoulder pad.
Yeah.
Maybe you take a chance to see if I want to roll into the end zone.
Yeah, he had to run toward the sideline, but that ball wasn't going to be bouncing out of bounds.
I don't think it was either.
No, so
let's see where they officially mark it. They'll mark it at the 7.
So
you never know. I mean,
Ferry.
We're critical. We're in the press box here.
Now here's the thing. Ferry, their defense has been playing well. Pressure with the defensive line here. They could. This is where you strip the ball, cause a fumble, do something to get this ball back this deep in Bel Air territory.
Hetherington toss sweep to
nice blocking.
I think that's Roth over there.
Yeah, nice blocking.
Yeah. Oh my goodness, a great piece of blocking by Belair. Got to get the number.
Ray.
I still can't see the number who it was.
Number 16, I think.
16 or 15?
Joey Lewis. We have Joey Lewis highlighted at the start. Yeah, Joey Lewis, number 16, the running back. That's who it was. That was just a simple toss from the shotgun formation. Good seal block on the right defensive end on Ferry by the left tackle to make that play, and that's what it was. Ferry got outflanked and could not make the stop on the outside.
Joey Lewis, enough for Belair 1st down. They'll move the sticks again in this game. But we remain a tailback. T. Crest in front of him blocking. And not much going on that play. See what they're going to give him here. We'll go 2 yards on that 1st down carry.
Yeah, it's one thing we commented when we saw Bel Air plays Central. They do have about 3 or 4 running backs that can rotate in there. You have Ross, number 44, Lewis 16, Seacrest when he wants, so, and there's a lot of, you got some power, you got some speed, you got a bit of a mix with Ross there. So that allows some nice weapons, and of course you always have to worry about Pettigrew on the outside.
He'll go trips right.
He's going to snap it off.
Man, how about that? Stepping in front of that pass was J.T. Hill. And Hill bobbled. If he catches it, he's gone for a touchdown for Belair.
I tell you what,
Martin Sperry.
He played that outside linebacker position perfectly. They're in a 4-2, but it's kind of a 4-3, but he's been playing a really wide, kind of like a rover nickelback position on defense. And he just sat right in the zone, undercut the out route, and almost he had a pick six.
On the snap, though, Heatherton's checking one receiver the whole time, allowing Martin Sperry to key in on that.
And he's looking at 3 wide receiver side. I'm surprised he's not looking more to Pettigrew up top.
Yeah. Now he'll roll right, looking downfield. This high, caught that time by Belair's Jacob Dowling, and they will move the sticks again. Needed 10, get 16.
Great job, great route by Dowling. Knows where the sticks are. Ran about a 13-yard curl route. Just sat right down in the zone, the nice soft zone pocket right there.
That time he did a great job going through his progressions.
That's something to keep an eye here. He's rolling out to that 3 wide receiver side. Pettigrew is running a backside post route.
Okay.
It's there.
If he
wants to plant and launch one, he's got that momentum and flow going there. Okay, now they're flipping it. Now you got Pettigrew.
Yeah, on the short side of the field, the Martin Sperry side of the field.
One set.
Toss that time to Lewis. Penalty against Belair. Back him up 5. Going to bring up 1st and 15.
Minute 19 here in the first quarter. It's been a lot of action so far in this first quarter.
Fun game so far.
Yeah, a lot of possessions by both teams.
Even though Ferry's only won 1 game, Blair's won, 9 or 8?
8, yeah, they're 8-1. I believe they beat Shadyside, lost St. C.
Yep.
Yeah, I think that's...
A few weeks ago, lost St. C right here on a Saturday afternoon. Trips left, Pettigrew right. Toss sweep to Lewis. Ferry buzzed through, just ran up the field a little too much, and going to allow Lewis. Going to get the penalty yards back. Again, let's go with 4 of them.
So that was, and then there's another player I was going to call for Ferry, number 6. I think he was 61, but he's not 61. There's no 61 listed. So he has 64. Excuse me, I'm sorry, it's 51. Okay. Yeah, that's 51. Zach Dobson. He did a very good job. And number 64, Peyton Horst, 2 down linemen. Getting parallel, didn't get blown back off the ball. Extending that, making Lewis run further and further outside, allowed gang tackling by Ferry.
Freshman Reese checks in at defensive end for Martin Ferry this time. Fumble from behind. Who has it?
Belair's got it.
And I think Belair got it back, but I saw the beanbags drop again. So he was going back to throw, and they punched his arm, and he dropped it. Belair the lineman falls on that ball.
It's number 64, Peyton Horst. Came around the backside. The scary thing is at quarterback. You don't know if anyone's behind you, and he just got stripped from the ball.
Well, we played 1 quarter here in Belair in this OVAC Rivalry Series game. Belair 7, Martin Ferry 0. We'll be back in 60.
Health Management Solutions and Paramount Preferred Solutions are proud to be the exclusive workers' compensation managed care organization and third-party administrator of the Ohio Valley Athletic Conference. We'd like to recognize all of the students, teachers, and administrators at OVAC member schools for persevering during these difficult times and wish all teams the best of luck with their respective seasons. At HMS and PPS, we recognize each employer is different, and our professional staff provides tailored solutions to meet the specific needs and experience levels of each of our clients. For help with workers' compensation, unemployment, and FMLA benefit administration, please contact us by calling our Wheeling, West Virginia office at 740-695-7657 or visiting our website, yourworkplacesolutions.com.
Visit OVAC.org anytime to see the most up-to-date standings of the OVAC's overall champion award presented by WV Medicine Wheeling Hospital. The winning schools in each class will be recognized at the OVAC's annual Banquet of Champions in May. Oh, they're going to get back there, and they're going to bring down Hetherington. A sack for the Multistreaming defense.
Jesse Nagel, number 68. The Ferry defensive line has been controlling this game and it's keeping them in it. That was an outstanding. It's just been a four-man rush the entire time. But you have Nagel, 68, Hoare, 64. You have Dawson, 51. Just doing a fantastic job defensively.
Really, I'm shocked that the defensive line is playing this well for Multistreaming. I must say. I mean, it's been a really good Blair offensive line all season.
And they're dominating.
They sure are. Blair on the punt. A very high punt going to be fielded by Martin Sperry at the 35-yard line and nowhere to run. But you know what? I like going up and catching that ball.
Oh, you got to.
Yeah, and that was Colton Rediger again. Not afraid to field that. That ball went higher than the stands here. I mean, that was some air underneath that thing, a little hang time.
And it allowed the good coverage for Belair to get downfield, surround the return man.
Something you don't see in a lot of high school punting is hang time.
Right.
You see some distance, but not like that. And that you said it perfect. Blair's punting unit down there to make.
And a lot of times I'd rather have maybe a shorter punt with some height so you can get that coverage. Yeah. You get those low liners, you might not get the very coverage down there, and you have a lot of good running lanes then for the return man. So Ferry, got to get something going now.
One of the receivers right. Handoff this time to Ray. Ray off left tackle, nowhere to run. Will be brought down. Go 2-yard gain.
And then Ferry's D-line's playing very well, too. And with their 3-down linemen, it's more so you get the linebackers being able to make the plays on that side.
Blair's 3-down lineman.
Beller's 3-down lineman. You have Seacrest back there. You have number 44, Braden Roth, doing a very good job finding the ball.
3-down linemen, they're stable to get pressure. Your linebackers are going to do good things. So this time I see an outside linebacker cheating on the other side of the field. Ludoff, the quick out this time to Lucy. He fumbles it right into the hands of Pettigrew. And no one tackled Ray Pettigrew. See you later. Touchdown, Blair.
Unbelievable.
Oh, man. Lucy catches it, takes off running.
It gets stripped, popped out of his hand. And
it popped out of his hand and right into Pettigrew's chest.
Yep.
And then no one tackled Pettigrew, and he was gone 40 yards the other direction for a touchdown.
Pettigrew was a cornerback on the play. He was responsible for another Ferry receiver. He was trying to come up and make the tackle, and the ball just got popped right out. Right, I mean, could not be more fortuitous for Pettigrew.
It was one of those, look what's in my hands.
Yep.
I mean, he was no business getting intercepted.
And because there's only 2 guys over there, one being the man who had the ball and fell down, there wasn't anybody that was going to make a tackle other than the receiver that didn't know what that happened.
Snap back, kick is up, and it's good. Great job that time coming on to kick that one is Lucas Littell. Blair 14, Martin Sperry 0, 10:27 to go here in the first half. We'll be back in 60.
One night my wife put her ear against my chest and said, "Your heart sounds like a wash machine." I had mitral valve prolapse. I thought, I'm going to have open heart surgery. I'm going to have to go to Pittsburgh and have it done. I need the best and brightest person that does mitral valve repair. My research took me to WVU Heart and Vascular Institute. I keep the pizza shop going because Mom and Dad worked so hard to start this legacy, and because of the WVU Heart and Vascular Institute, I can do this for many years to come.
West Virginia Northern Community College will host its fall open house, both in person and virtually, on Saturday, November 6th, from 9 a.m. to noon. Both formats allow you to learn about programs, admissions, financial aid, and more. If you attend in person in New Martinsville, Wheeling, or Weirton, you can also tour the campus. Everyone participating in Northern's open house could win a $1,000 scholarship. For more information, visit wvncc.edu.
Blair on to kick it off after they take the 14-0 lead. They're going to kick that one. That's going to be Lucy again, I believe, fielding this one, but they will contain him this time, bring him down at the 33, 34-yard line. Not the lines aren't painted real well today here, so
yeah,
we get spoiled by doing a lot of games on turf.
That nice fresh turf we saw last night, man. At West Loop. Yeah, with the rain, everything's going to wipe it off. So yeah, Ferry, I mean, talk about adversity. They're in this game. They should be in this game. It should be probably a 0-0 ball game, and just mistakes on their end contributing to Belair's success, and Belair doing a good job taking advantage of it.
Ferry's offense out here again. Trips left. Handoff. No, Ludolph's going to take this one himself. He runs to the short side of the field, going to be brought down, and they'll say, nope, not thrown out of bounds, wind the clock. Oh, man, and Ludolph comes up limping. I got to say, he was grabbed by the jersey, but it wasn't a horse collar tackle.
He got him right on the 5. On his back, this number back number 5.
And Ludolph limping pretty decently back to that huddle. They'll go no huddle. And that left ankle a little gimpy right here. Seen trying to walk it off.
Yep, even loose.
Ludolph takes the snap, hand off to Davion Ray. And, oh, boy.
Benoit got upfield.
Nah, just couldn't get it. And I think let's give credit to that defender because he fought off a block.
Yeah, it's 27. Number 27, Logan Edgar. He had another good play, first play of the game for Bel Air as well. Very nice job coming up from the outside, shedding the block, and forcing the running back to stay outside.
I love when you can shed a defender like that. Get the defender or the offensive running back before he's able to turn anything out.
It's all those practice drills you do in 2-a-days to form that and like that. That's exactly it. Shed.
Use your hands well.
Yep.
Not letting the guy get a hold of you. Rudolph takes the snap, flips it in the air. Rose, pass complete that time downfield to Landon for his.
Another tackle by Edgar.
Basically, they're back to their original line of scrimmage, going to make it 4th down and 10. Yeah. Ferry will have to punt again.
It's about a 6-yard out route.
Yeah, Seven Williams is going to be the busiest guy on the field for Martin Ferry.
8:44 now in the second quarter, 14-0. Bel Air.
If Bel Air wanted to block a punt, I'm going to tell you, I bet they could because the whole punt formation is going a little slow right now.
And he's not that far back he's only 12 yards back, barely.
Yeah. So a line drive kick this time. Bel Air will field this one, picked up by Jaron Cash. He's going to be wrapped up and tied down by a host of Martins Ferry Purple Riders. They'll have the ball at the 38-yard line. Is where we will see the Bel Air offense. Jaron Cash, a 6'1" senior.
Yeah, good job there. Not letting that thing roll any further. And the thing is, you want to make a big return, but you're not losing yards anyway having that ball roll further down the field. It's just as important.
Reese, the freshman, coming off. Boy, he's holding his left arm, I believe.
I'll see if he gets.
Yeah, maybe. Fakes the handoff. Hetherington. Oh, nice. I got to tell you, he faked the handoff that time to Kesterson, and then hits Kesterson on a little route, about a 6-yard route right behind the linebacker.
Nice little inside seam route, and no one home for Ferry. Good ball.
Love the play call from Bel Air. Down to the 40 of Martins Ferry. Ferry needs to get a stop here. They don't want to let this one get out of control.
No,
it's already 14-0, 8 minutes to go in the first
half. The momentum's going for Bel Air.
Yeah. They're just not getting any bounces in this game at all. Nothing.
The D-line's playing hard. They're not quitting. They're playing hard. It's just unfortunate luck.
Sweep the Roth. Roth going to the Blair side of the field. Drops his shoulder. See a penalty.
I think it's a hold on
Bel Air.
Yeah, on the outside linebacker. I think that's why it helped contribute getting from on the outside there. Take a look and see.
See Coach Kropka from John Marshall coming into the game here. I guess things didn't go well at John Marshall last night.
No, we were getting some up there.
First 4 series, turned the ball over, including the opening kickoff.
Man.
Yeah, that's not good.
No.
I heard Ross say the stats were just about even the whole night. But to me, Joe Marshall moved the ball, but the turnovers killed him early.
Turnovers killed. They're the great equalizer in football.
So Blair did get called for the hold. It'll be first down, and let's go 22.
Little reverse
this time, and slipping through is Dowling. Dowling cuts inside. Still got some running room. Still running. And eventually brought down by number 22. That's Colton Goddard.
What's frustrating there, number 54 from Ferry, Alex Sinsley, he stayed home. He didn't make the tackle, but he forced them back inside, which is where none of the blocking was and where all the Ferry help should be. And Dowling just went through him like a knife.
So they bid on the reverse.
Yeah, that's frustrating because that play was designed to go outside further of the defensive end, and where all the blocking wasn't even used, and they still got another 8-10 yards after the fact.
7:02, winding clock here in the first half. Hand off to Roth. Roth off left tackle, still pushing. That's enough for a Belair first down. Down to the 25-yard line. Move the sticks again for the Big Reds. Roth, I love the way he runs. Love the way he runs.
Doesn't mess around. Power. Yeah, he's listed as 5'10", 165. I feel like he has a little more weight to him. He plays heavier than that. 6:42 in the winding second quarter clock.
Dowling running the play in a little late here for Blair. They're still in the huddle, and it's 10 seconds on the play clock. They'll break. Single receiver right, twins left. Short handoff this time. I believe that's going to be Lamont that time, Andrew Lamont.
There's number 19, Colton Larkins on the defensive end position, making the tackle. All the interior defensive linemen Ferry right there, though. Good play by the Ferry defense. Not much blocking on the Baylor offensive line last play.
Only 1 yard for Lamont.
Yeah, this is gut check time for Ferry. They get 6 minutes left in the second quarter. Baylor gets the ball to start the third quarter. This is going could go from a close 14-0 game to easily 28-0 here in 2 series.
Yeah.
If Baylor plays their cards right.
Ferry showed pressure. Hetherington drops the ball. He's still able to scramble. How about that? Great job by Hetherington. And it was, I got to tell you.
Almost intercepted, yeah.
Henniger got his hand on it, but when he got his hand on it, he tipped it out of bounds.
Was it Ray?
Ferry caught the ball, but he was well out of closer to the track than anything.
Yeah, close to the time. Yeah, Davion Ray was the one that came down for it for Ferry, about 8 yards out of bounds. But nice elusiveness there. So here's the thing. Hetherington, that's a 12-yard loss easily.
Just made a play.
Yeah, if he falls down, tackle, gets there out of bounds. So now,
3rd and 9 for Blair. They're definitely in 4-down territory. Up 14-0. 5:42 to go in the first half when your Huntington Bank scoreboard. He'll roll left. He has options. Plants his feet, throws it downfield, caught. Kesterson to the 5. Does he get in? Dowling. I apologize. Yeah, Jacob Dowling.
What a play.
Yeah.
I tell you what, Ollie, the flag. I'm sorry. It's coming back. They're calling a holding on Belair.
I'm looking for the flag.
It's 35-yard line. Wow.
I see it.
Yeah. Make sure here. What I call, but I see 2 great plays there, though, by Hetherington to lead the tackle, and then Dowling doing a great job as a receiver coming back.
I like Jacob Dowling and Kesterson downfield as receivers.
And then you make you forget about Pettigrew, which is scary.
I know.
That's the thing. Because you don't have to limit what they do, but you got the speed with Pettigrew on the outside. Dowling's is a good possession receiver, finding the holes in the zone. But made a great catch and a great effort in the end zone, off or not.
Some of the Ferry fans in front of us believe there's holding on every play.
Of course there's on.
Of course there is.
It could be a screen pass here.
There it is, slip screen left. He's got some blockers. Taking off running Dowling. Dowling over the 25. Pushed out of bounds at we'll go 20-yard line. A great comeback play will make it a manageable 4th down for Belair.
Belair had more numbers on the outside there than Ferry. He had 2 blockers.
Again, I got to tell you, the offense coordinator calling a great game for Belair. The perfect play call.
Absolutely. And great execution by Belair. And now it makes it
4th and 5.
Yep.
Ball at the 20.
See if Belair might take a timeout here.
Hetherington's going to go to the sideline, and Belair will call a timeout. We'll take one with him. We'll be back in 60 seconds.
The Original Undo's in Benwood is the perfect place to enjoy the big game, great food, and the company around you. The outdoor patio is the best kept secret in Marshall County, featuring plenty of big screen HD TVs, an outdoor beer garden, and NFL and MLB packages so you don't miss a second of the action. With the holiday season fast approaching, don't forget about Undo's Catering. Perfect for holiday parties, family gatherings, conferences, weddings, or any event large or small. Check out undos.com for menus, specials, entertainment, and more. Undo's Family Restaurants, family owned since 1953.
Tomorrow's innovators, teachers, caregivers, researchers, leaders, and creators all have one thing in common. They started out just like you. At West Liberty University, you are the focus. This is a place where you will gain the skills, knowledge, and confidence to change your life and the world around you. It all starts here, with you. Visit westliberty.edu to start your journey. It's all here at West Liberty University.
Hometown Ticketing is the official online ticketing provider of the OVAC. Now you can purchase your tickets right from the comfort of your home or mobile device. Just go to OVAC.org and click on Buy Tickets on the image on the top of the page on Hometown Ticketing. I'll get that out eventually.
It's a tongue twister.
Stuttering through that.
So, hey, big chance for Ferry to keep himself in this ball game here on this fourth down from Bel Air.
Blair Heatherton fakes the handoff, looks down. Oh,
yeah,
boy, I think he just threw it too early, and it was there.
What happened? Good pressure by Ferry. Number 2, George Halsey came up on a blitz, and it was actually a good block by Braden Ross on the running back, but it threw Hetherington off balance a little bit. I think he wanted a little more time there to settle in and give that route a little more chance to develop.
Was that a pass the whole time, you think?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, all right.
It was pass the whole time. What was it? I think it was Kessler, number 9.
Because I think his handoff was there, I think.
But Kesselton was there, but it was just the timing was thrown off a little bit by the good pressure by Ferry.
So turnover on downs by Belair at the 20-yard line. Great stop by the Martins Ferry defense, keeping them in the game.
Yes. And now 4 minutes left. I assume just under 5 minutes left.
Put a drive together here, make it 14. Oh, flea flicker going down there to Lucy, catching it at the 50-yard line. What a play! The flea flicker, the handoff, tossed back to Ludoff.
Yeah, Ludoff made the throw. I think
and
it was
Ludoff,
number 2.
it was Halsey. That's what I was trying to get.
Yeah, it was Halsey at running back, tossed it back. And Bel Air actually had some pressure on that. It wasn't a slow development, but any flea flicker, it's going to take a little bit longer to done there.
But he had to dive and catch it. If he catches it, he's gone in stride. High snap again. Handoff up the middle to Ray. Ray nowhere to run. 0 gain on the play.
I mean, that's a killer. It throws off the...
Oh, he threw the ball at him at the end.
Yeah.
Oh, man. That should be a flag. The running back threw the ball at the Belair player.
Yep, I thought he was going to do it. He's official.
The official's going over to talk to him. You have to flag it. You can't walk away from that.
Yeah, Ferry, regardless, if they were upset, they think there's some extra creatures from Bel Air on the tackle at the end of the play.
Game tackling.
Yeah, and so
that's part of football.
Yeah.
If there's no whistle, you got to keep going.
Yeah.
Ludoff looking downfield, throws it. The receiver stopped running.
I don't know why they're stopped. They've done this multiple times. Keep running. What they want to do is they want to throw up their hands calling for, which is great, but keep running. Don't.
They're not going to call pass interference. This isn't the NFL. It's just not going to happen.
Yeah. Well,
keep running your route. They broke off of 2 routes now that could be touchdowns for Martins Ferry.
Yeah. I mean, Ludoff is leading their receivers fine, but he's putting it where he needs to go. Now it's 3rd and long now.
3rd and long. Clock stopped with 3:42 to go in the first half.
Ferry's going to call a timeout.
The official on the Blair sideline blew his whistle.
Yeah, they just reset the play clock.
Okay. That's Matt Young over there, it looks like. Now he's able to roll left. Ludoff throws back across field. Intercepted. Holt Seacrest.
Wow.
See you later. He's gone. No one's going to catch him. And I got to tell you, Seacrest looks like he may have pulled a hamstring on that or something.
He's hurting.
Because he was limping from about the 10 in.
And that's what he's pulling up now. He's trying to give high five fist bumps, but he's hurt.
That looked like a hamstring all the way when something popped there when he started running. You can look at him now, running to the Blair sideline.
Yeah, with this surface the way it is, he could slip, pull something. That's all. That could. You don't want to speculate.
No, not at all.
But anyway,
how good was the interception?
It was great, but I questioned the play call because it was going to be like a 3-yard route is what they were throwing back to. They tried to get the flow one way to the left.
And he threw it back across the green.
Yeah, it didn't fool Bel Air obviously at all with Seacrest being right there.
On for the extra point, Lucas Littell. The right-footed straight-on kicker. Kick is up, straight down the middle. Littell, 3 for 3 today. Bel Air 21, Martins Ferry 0. 3:30 to go in the first quarter. We'll be back in 30.
Gumby's grab and go. I can't slow down. I want to save some cash. Gotta get my stuff. Want to get it fast. Gotta bring home the bread. There's a place I know. I can get what I need. I can grab and go.
Stop by Gumby's for all your pregame and postgame needs. Gumby's has water, juices, sports drinks, energy drinks, soft drinks, chips, and tons of snacks. Gumby's, your grab-and-go game headquarters.
Gumby's grab and go. Gumby's rocks.
Health Management Solutions and Paramount Preferred Solutions are the proud to be exclusive workers' compensation, managed care organization, and third-party administrator of the OVAC. For solutions that work, visit our website at yourworkplacesolutions.com.
Yeah, Bel Air, 2 defensive touchdowns for them, extend their lead from 7-0 to 21-0 here.
Littell's kick is high, going to be fielded by Lucy at the 25. Lucy over the 30, cutting across the field, couldn't get it out to the 35-yard line.
Still time left in this second quarter for Ferry to try to get on the scoreboard. 3:24 left. They have.
Here's the thing, though.
Three
you know
timeouts.
they're going to be pass heavy here, and Belair's going to be sitting on it.
Yep. And Bel Air has good athletes to make plays on balls. You got Pettigrew. Now, let's see. Seacrest is down. Yeah, I don't see Seacrest.
Yeah, I don't see Seacrest on the field either. Unless that's him at linebacker.
That's another big guy. 50.
Okay, yeah. Rudolph takes a high snap. He juggles it, comes down with it. He takes off running through the line of scrimmage, and he is wrapped up and thrown down hard at the 41-yard line. So as bad as that play could have been, he gets 6 yards on the play.
He's been a magician. He's expended so much energy just trying to get the snap.
And he's not super healthy out there right now either. He's limping a little bit.
And Rudolph isn't the tallest kid in the world either. He's only 5'9". So these snaps are very high.
Another high snap. The out to Lucy. Let him a little too far. And it'll be stop clock, 2:51 to go, and it'll be 3rd and a long 4 for the Purple Riders.
But here now Bel Air, conversely.
Right.
2 timeouts left.
Yeah. They're going to want to score again.
Yeah. And so the last play on 3rd down, Ferry tried to run a screen, like a backside screen after flowing the receivers to the left side.
Little bunch formation left, tight for Belair. Now they'll send 4 guys to the left. And it's going to be a run from Ludolph the whole way. He slips in the grass. Enough for a Martins Ferry first down to about the 48-yard line of the Purple Riders. Move the sticks. I do see a flag, though.
I'm curious if they're going to call a hold. I saw actually the Bel Air guy holding the Ferry offensive line. You saw a jersey pulled. The Ferry's jersey guy was getting pulled. It may have been a different player he saw.
Well, they're going to signal hold against Ferry.
But I could see on the point of attack on the left end there, the left end for left tight end for Ferry, and then the right end, defensive end for Bel Air, going out at the point of attack. But it looked like the Ferry jersey that was being pulled. Again, another killer penalty, self-inflicted wound for Martins Ferry.
A chance. I want to thank the Fitzsimmons family and Fitzsimmons firm over in Wheeling for their support of high school football, allowing us to bring these broadcasts all season. Real tight split this time by Martins Ferry. Rudolph rolls left, plants his back foot. Now he's going to have to scamper. He's got someone chasing him from behind. Downfield, caught by Lucy. A first down for Martins Ferry.
Wow, and the fact that Rudolph wasn't there at the flag, let's say past the line of scrimmage. So the offensive line stayed down the line of scrimmage. I think Rudolph was about 2 yards downfield because the play started at the 30-yard line, and he was past the 30.
Yeah, over the line of scrimmage when he threw it.
Yeah, illegal forward pass, which I believe is still a loss of down, too.
The line of scrimmage was back at the 30.
Actually, it says 29, so even behind it, about 29, 30.
Okay.
I'm looking where he threw that. I think it's like the 32-yard line.
Turn the mic up here so you can hear it. Yep, illegal forward pass.
Lost it down.
And lost it down. Yikes.
4th down now. They got a punt. Which, yeah, it was. I was waiting for the flag. I thought I'd see it immediately. It was the umpire.
Good spot by you there, Ryan Storm.
So when he made the play, I'm looking like, well, he ran a long time, and I thought he crossed the line of scrimmage, but I didn't see the flag right away. Again, it was a great catch. Was it Lucy on the other receiving end of that?
Yeah.
Made him try
it was tipped up in the air, and Lucy came back to it and dove and caught it. So Williams on again, a punt for Martins Ferry. They Gets a nice high one here. Fair caught by Belair. Oh, he ran into him.
It was incidental, but you can't make contact. That's a penalty.
You can't make contact with an opponent when it's a fair catch. He bear hugged him.
Yeah. Usually they might give it like after he fully caught it and after the play, but right when he caught it, he got hit. So Ferry now Belair 2 minutes left in the second quarter.
And 2 timeouts.
And with the way they move the ball in chunks, this
is go time for Belair. If they want to take a huge advantage they could punch one in here. Hetherington, your QB, takes the handoff, look downfield. Oh, almost intercepted that time by Landon Flores, the junior linebacker from Martins Ferry, in and out of his hands.
That's great recognition by Landon Flores because they've run that seam route 3 or 4 times over the middle and have had success with it. He settled right over the middle, read the quarterback's eyes, dropped in the coverage. Very nice play by Flores.
They're saying third down. It's only second.
He readjusted it.
Okay. Quick out this time. Caught this time by Dowling. Dowling catches it. Downfield. Good gain there when there was nothing to go. It was all Dowling.
Yeah, he's got some good moves right there.
Jacob Dowling, very slippery in the open field. Third down and 2 for Belair.
I like to see them get the ball in the hands of Pettigrew now.
And an empty backfield, so they're going to definitely throw it unless Hetherington wants to tuck it and run. He drops, looks, fires, completes it to Dowling again. Dowling gets enough for the first down. He needed 2. And what's he going to get? Got 10, got 11 yards on that one.
Down to the 30-yard line. Nice, simple, quick hitch route on the outside. Dowling came back to the ball, as you can see, caught it with his hands, made a quick out.
How about stepping out of bounds, too?
Yeah, very heady play by
Jacob Dowling turned into one of my favorite receivers.
This is a very good junior class Belair
had.
It is. Lewis, Hetherington, Dowling, Ray Pettigrew, Roth. Wow. Very good.
A lot of seniors on the offensive line, though. Downfield, the Pettigrew overthrows him.
So that was a hitch and go. Different. Dowling just ran the hitch route on that side. Now they put Pettigrew there. It was a pump fake and go. Ferry DB, I'm trying to I think it was number 8. I think it was Davion Ray, the safety, was not fooled. Had coverage over top. Very nice defense by Ferry. Good try, too, by Belair. That's why you set that up. You got a quick hitch route. I think we might bite on it again.
Interesting. Look at the gloves of Dowling. Looks like you just put some brand new gloves on. They look like the Mickey Mouse hands.
They do. They got like a little black and white hands there. And then those are very
whitest,
clean. Yeah, they're very clean
gloves you're going to see on this grass. Hands off to, I believe that's Lewis up the middle.
That's a chance you can take. You're thinking wide running, clock. Well, you might catch him sleeping, catch him napping, get a big hitter, and you got 2 timeouts to work with anyway. You're already down on the 25.
Yeah, 21-0. Blair leads. 1:10 to go in the first half.
They don't have too many men on the field.
Who called the timeout? Did
Ferry.
Martins Ferry get it?
Yeah,
they sure did.
They tried to substitute. They had 12 players on the field.
They had 3 timeouts. Nothing wrong with using a timeout there.
Yeah.
Because what you do, it's 3rd and 7. That'd have made it very interesting.
3rd and 2. Yeah,
I like calling the timeout there.
Now, you hate to stop the clock for Ferry, but you don't give him the 5 yards. The big issue is that's a hard substitution to make because the ball is on the far hash mark away from Ferry's bench, and you're substituting linemen. Nothing against linemen, but they're not the quickest guys in the world. So you're asking a lot to make a substitution right there and get them off the field in time, especially when Bellair's ready to go.
So 1:06 remaining in the first half. It's 3rd and 7 for Belair after the Martins Ferry timeout.
And a reminder, Ferry got the ball to open the game, so Belair can really put this one out of reach with the score here.
It's been an incredibly fast first half.
It has, yep.
It's not even an hour yet.
Well, this was a good job taking only 10 seconds between each kickoff and TV timeout. Yeah.
We can't get a 60-second spot in.
Sorry, sponsors. We're doing our best here.
Hetherington will just take himself up the middle. Well, I got to tell you, the run, they spun him forward to give him an extra 2 yards. going to be short of the first down, but it's going to be 4th and 1, and Blair will take the timeout.
First design run I think we've seen for Hetherington.
Yeah. Timeout, Blair. We'll take one with them. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
The International Brotherhood of Electrical Workers, Local 141, would like to welcome all to the Game of the Week, and they wish all local teams and players a safe and successful season. The IBEW Local 141 proudly supports local student athletes. Apprenticeship applications available daily at 82 Burkham Court in the Elm Grove section of Wheeling, and you can call them at 304-242-3870. The International Brotherhood of Electrical Workers, Local 141, lighting the valley for 110 years.
The OVC reminds adults to discuss underage drinking. The Family Talk About Drinking is brought to you by the Anheuser-Busch distributors of the Upper Ohio Valley. Visit anheuserbusch.com and on Facebook at AB Family Talk for more information. Brought to you by Karen Bauer Distributing, JC Mentor Distributing, Muxie Distributing, and Waldorf Distributing. 4th and 1 for Blair. Turns and hands off to Roth. Roth needed 1. He got 6. First down, Bel Air. Got more than 6.
Boom, boom, pow. Like he just pinballing right off.
There was no doubt he was going to get that first down.
Yep. Like seeing that hard run right there.
And they waste no time immediately back to the line of scrimmage.
And I'm seeing Secrets back in the ball game for Bel Air.
Quick out to Pettigrew, and he'll step out of bounds to stop the clock. Love that play call.
Yep. Nice, quick pitch and catch. Yeah.
38 seconds to go in the first half.
So with timeout, need it. So
you're right. Seacrest is back in there.
Yeah, I don't know how healthy he is, but he's back in, so that's good. It's not a serious, we think, injury, anything like that. Maybe he's nicked up a little bit.
Brad Leonard will have your halftime show. I'm sure go around, give you some early college football scores, and go through the high school scores again from last night. The Ohio playoffs clearing up by this evening. They'll all be ready to go.
It's hard to believe playoffs now.
Toss sweep to Roth. Roth running towards the sideline, dips his shoulder, and is he in? And touchdown, Bel Air.
Nice blocking by the receivers. Pettigrew on the outside, and on the check it right. I think Secrets is over there too, blocking.
Braden Roth.
Secrets is still limping. You're not going to make that all about him right now, but he's still hobbling coming off the field.
I think at 28-0, you need him for the playoffs.
Here's the thing. He's a senior. He's a Bel Air. He wants to beat Terry. I'm sure that's why.
And I truly get it, but he's more valuable to you week 11 right now than week 10.
I think halftime now you're playing nothing. I think I would,
ask him to shut it down here.
Yeah, Coach Figueroa, he's got a pulse on his team. He's a good coach, knows what he's doing. But I'm like, hey, this is where you have to be like, someone at the back.
You're more valuable to the team next week.
Yep.
Littell on for the extra point. It's good. Bel Air 28, Martins Ferry 0. 33 seconds left in the first half. We'll be back in 30.
What you do today determines your future, which is why it's important to choose a company you can trust. With our expert knowledge in accounting, insurance, financial solutions, and now creative services, we will put you on the path to success. Choose the Glessner Group.
Are you traveling? Working a little bit too much? Is your fur baby starting to get a little shaggy? Let Dirty Paws be your one-stop shop for all of your pet care needs. Stop in and see us at 202 18th Street or give us a call at 304-639-7754 to schedule your appointments for dog grooming, doggy daycare, and dog boarding today.
Right back at it here. Nelson Field.
Talking in the press box, this is the end of the bleachers on the visitor side of the field. So after the Bel Air home football game, they'll be tearing these down, and it'll be a new set of bleachers on the visitor side of Bel Air.
That's good information, a little inside information we just got.
Lucy dancing around back there, catches it over the 30, about to the 35. Oh, piling on there at the end by Bel Air. But he helped him up.
Yeah.
So, Ferry, do you take a knee and get to the locker room?
Listen, they've had 2 turnovers for touchdowns.
Yeah.
I wouldn't risk anything else.
Everything's going against you right now.
It's the stuff you hate to pound over, but it's like it's why you only have 1 win. It's just unfortunate balls bouncing. Nothing. Kids are trying hard, obviously, getting coached up. It's just things just aren't going their way.
Hand off to Ray. Safe play. And Ray going to be shoved out of bounds that time by Jaden Kesterson. And the clock stops because he's out of bounds.
Billards.
If the official wanted to, he could have.
That's a stop and bound. Yeah.
Yeah. Stop the forward progress and wind the clock. .21 seconds to go. 28-0 Belair on your Huntington Bank scoreboard. Ludolph throws in and out of the hands of, it was
It's only 22. Colton
Goddard.
Yeah. But it was behind him. It was about 8-yard hitch route, curl route. A little bit behind him. Which, now third down.
Yeah, clock stop on 19 seconds. And you know they're going to throw it here. So Blair's going to tee off. Nope, they do hand off to Ray. So that'll be the end. That should be the end of the half.
Yeah, I don't think Beller would take timeout just to
make it punt it.
Yeah, block a punt or anything like that. So very good first half from Belair. Tough first half from Ferry.
A lot of things went against Martins Ferry in that first half. But ultimately, Blair's the better team out there.
And showed why on the scoreboard. 28-0 Belair at halftime.
So Brad Leonard will have your halftime show. We'll be back in a few minutes. Enjoy your little break there, and we'll be back with the second half here. 28-0 Blair leads at the half. We'll be right back.
Quaker Steak and Lube at the Highlands is the perfect place to relax after a long day. Happy hour from 3 to 6 Monday through Friday. Get $2 off appetizers, $3 off domestic drafts, and house wine specials. Quaker Steak and Lube, voted Best Wings USA. Quaker Steak and Lube at the Highlands with another steal of a deal. Get a steak burger and fries all day Monday for only $8.99. It's also Military Mondays. The Lube will take 25% off for all veterans, active duty military, and first responders. Quaker Steak and Lube, voted Best Wings USA.
Belmont Carson Petroleum has been serving the Ohio Valley for over 70 years. They specialize in providing energy needs from heating oil service for home heating systems to industrial and commercial demands in the valley, with most deliveries being made within 24 hours. Customers can now order fuel online 24/7. Download their iPhone or Android app and order right now. So call Belmont Carson Petroleum toll-free today at 1-800-597-7718.
Gompers Lori and Associates would like to wish best of luck to all area athletes this fall season. For over 40 years, Gompers Lori and Associates has been providing quality, personalized financial guidance to businesses and individuals. Gompers Lori and Associates expertise ranges from small business consulting and accounting services to more in-depth services such as financial statements and tax planning and preparation services. Gompers Lori and Associates can be reached at 304-242-9300. That's 304-242-9300.
Most of us are faced with uncertainty every day. Your job, your finances, sporting events, schooling for your children, and so much more. With so much uncertainty surrounding you, there is one auto dealership that you can be certain about, and that's Doan Ford. You can be certain that you always get a great deal and the best service afterwards. Being in business for over 50 years has given Doan Ford the reputation of being a strong, reliable dealership. Be certain. Choose Doan Ford. Online at DoanFord.com.
I'm not buying till I check Doan Ford.
Start winning and take advantage of the opportunities offered at the Belmont and Harrison Career Centers and learn a trade while earning your high school diploma at the same time. Check out interesting and challenging programs right now. Business technical, personal services, skilled trades, mechanics, and special programs. You'll find Belmont and Harrison Career Centers facilities and programs truly amazing. See your guidance counselor or call Belmont and Harrison Career Centers today, 740-695-9130, or visit the website at bhccenters.com.
And welcome to the Glessner Group halftime show. Bel Air, they're shutting out Martins Ferry 28-0 in the battle for the Sparky Trophy at Nelson Field in Bel Air. And taking a look at other games today at 1:30, Louisville out of Ohio. They will be taking on Lindsley. And two high school games tonight, Connaughton Valley, they are at Weird Madonna. That game at 7 o'clock. And also at 7 o'clock tonight, Wellsville, they are at Latonia. And taking a look at finals from high school football from last night, it was Wheeling Central beating Beaver Local 21-7. John Marshall, they fell to Morgantown 33-7. Steubenville, they beat University out of Ohio 37-20. It was Wheeling Park 56, Brooks 7. Shadyside by 1 over Monroe Central 21-20. St. Clairsville, they defeated Cambridge 55-28. It was North Marion 60, Oak Glen 6. Magnolia, they fell to Tyler Consolidated 49-7. Edison, they got by Indian Creek 12-7. Toronto, they downed Steubenville Catholic 59-7. It was Buckeye Trail 58, Newcomerstown 26. Barnesville, they got by Union Local 26-21. Bridgeport over Payne City 50-8. Marietta, they shut out Warren 20-0. It was Cameron blanking Bellsville 47-0. Trinity out of Morgantown, they got by Tigers Valley 21-14. Buckeye Local at home, they beat Harrison Central 25-0. East Liverpool, they beat Weir 41-28. Fort Fry of road victory at Williamstown 41-9. It was United over Southern Local 28-6. Meadowbrook over West Muskingum 49-20. Caldwell in a low-scoring game over Shenandoah 7-0. Crestview over Newton Falls 48-20. Cabell Midland, they beat Parkersburg South 70-21. It was River picking up a road win at Frontier 56-13. And it was University downing Preston 56-8. And switching now to college football games in the top 25 going on right now. With 7:25 left in the first half, number 2 Cincinnati there at Navy. Navy leading Cincinnati 10-7. With 6:32 to go in the first half, number 3 Oklahoma there at Kansas. Kansas shutting out Oklahoma 10-0. With 8:22 to go in the first half, Northwestern there at number 6 Michigan. Michigan leading 7-0. With 9:15 to go in the first half, Illinois there at number 7 Penn State. Penn State shutting out Illinois 10-0. And with 10:43 left in the first half, number 16 Wake Forest, they are at Army. Wake Forest leading Army 21-14. And taking a look at other games in the top 25 later on today at 3 o'clock, Wisconsin, they are at number 25 Purdue. 3:30 kickoffs, number 8 Oklahoma State, they are at Iowa State. Number 10 Oregon at UCLA. LSU, they are at number 12 Ole Miss. Clemson, they are at number 23 Pitt. And games in the top 25 tonight, Tennessee, they are at number 4 Alabama at 7 o'clock. Number 22 San Diego State, they are at Air Force for a 7 o'clock kickoff. Number 24 UTSA, they are at Louisiana Tech. That game also a 7 o'clock kickoff. 7:30 kickoffs tonight, USC, they are at number 13 Notre Dame. South Carolina, they are at number 17 Texas A&M. Number 18 NC State, they are at Miami. And don't forget, we have 2 games for you in college football, both of them at 7:30, one on each station. West Virginia, they are at TCU pregame at 4 o'clock. And you can hear that on AM 1600 WKKX 98.1 FM. And over on AM 1370 WVLY 97.7 FM. Ohio State, they are at Indiana, pregame scheduled for 6 o'clock. And again, we are at halftime from Nelson Field in Bel Air. Bel Air shutting out Martins Ferry 28-0. When we come back, we will take a look at the NFL and Major League Baseball schedules for you. And we will do that after a message from our sponsors.
You demand perfection. That's why you drive the perfect car. Okay, maybe it's not exactly perfect, but it's perfect to get you to Domino's for their perfect $7.99 carryout deal. Carry out any 3-topping pizza or a 10-piece order of wings, smothered in delicious sauces like hot buffalo, garlic parmesan, and honey barbecue, just $7.99 each. Demand the perfect carry-out deal at Domino's. Carry out only. You must ask for this limited time offer. Prices, participation, and charges may vary. Excludes XL and specialty pizzas. Crust availability varies by size.
Frio Stack and Associates Auctioneers, Realtors, Certified Appraisers specializing in antiques, business liquidations, multi-parcel land auctions. Frio Stack and Associates is a regional business offering the executor, attorney, agent, and other individuals the most comprehensive and technologically advanced auction and appraisal services available. For information on our service, call our office at 304-233-3168 or email frioauc@aol.com. Frio Stack and Associates sells the earth and everything on it.
One of our most important jobs as parents is to prepare our teenagers to make responsible decisions, especially when it comes to underage drinking. Talking to your kids about this can be a challenge. The Family Talk About Drinking program provides a free parent guide to help guide these discussions. You can also find advice and tools to start talking to your teenagers, because there is no right way to start this dialogue. Learn more at FamilyTalkAboutDrinking.com. A message from your local Anheuser-Busch distributors: Karen Bauer, Muxie, Waldorf, and J.C. Menser Distributing.
With College Credit Plus at Belmont College, you'll save time and money. If you go to public high school in Ohio, you can take college courses at Belmont College for free. With each course, you earn high school and college credit. You can apply those credits to a degree from Belmont, transfer them to a 4-year school, even graduate from high school in Belmont at the same time. Earn college credits in high school at Belmont College. Find out more at belmontcollege.edu.
CA House Music has all the gear to make your music legendary. With all the best gear, including Fender, Epiphone, Yamaha, and more, CA House will have you rocking in no time. Get the most for your money with everyday low prices. And we meet or beat internet pricing. Play before you buy and let our product specialists help you pick out the instrument that's right for you. CA House Music, supporting local musicians since 1872. Play music for life.
And welcome back to the Glessner Group halftime show. Bel Air, they are shutting out Martins Ferry 28-0. And taking a look at the NFL schedule for week number 7, the Thursday night game, the Denver Broncos, they were at the Cleveland Browns. And the Browns, they got by the Broncos 17-14. And tomorrow at 1 o'clock, the Cincinnati Bengals, they are at the Baltimore Ravens. And your Sunday night game, the Indianapolis Colts, they are at the San Francisco 49ers. And your Monday night game at 8:15, the New Orleans Saints, they are at the Seattle Seahawks. And the Pittsburgh Steelers, they are on a bye this week. And other teams with a bye for week number 7, the Buffalo Bills, Dallas Cowboys, Minnesota Vikings, Los Angeles Chargers, and the Jacksonville Jaguars. And switching now to Major League Baseball, Game 6 of the NLCS, the Los Angeles Dodgers, they are at the Atlanta Braves. Game number 6 at 8:08 tonight. Atlanta leads that best of 7, 3-2. The Dodgers, they will send Walker Buehler to the mound, and the Braves will have Ian Anderson pitching. And should there be a Game 7 if the Dodgers win tonight, Game 7 will be Sunday night at Atlanta, 7:38, should a Game 7 be needed. And taking a look at the NBA schedule for tonight at 6 o'clock, Atlanta, they're at Cleveland. 7 o'clock, Miami at Indiana. 7:30, Dallas at Toronto. 8 o'clock, Detroit at Chicago. New Orleans at Minnesota. 8:30, Milwaukee at San Antonio. 10 o'clock, Phoenix at Portland. And to round out the NBA schedule at 10:30, it'll be the Memphis Grizzlies taking on the Los Angeles Clippers. And again, we are at halftime from Nelson Field in Bel Air. Bel Air 28, Martins Ferry nothing. Coming up here on the Glessner Group halftime show, we will take a look at the NHL schedule and the ECHL as well. We'll be back after a message from our sponsors.
At Huntington, we've been asking ourselves, is it possible to lend money at zero interest? And it totally is. Introducing Standby Cash. When you need extra cash, you can qualify for between $100 and $1,000 at Huntington. And it's free when you auto-pay us back across 3 months. Why would a bank do that? Just to look out for people. That's how we reinvent banking. Huntington, welcome. Without automatic payments, 12% APR. Eligibility requirements apply. Amount available is based on customer eligibility. Learn more at huntington.com/standbycash.
One night, my wife put her ear against my chest and said, "Your heart sounds like a wash machine." I had mitral valve prolapse. I thought, I'm going to have open heart surgery. I'm going to have to go to Pittsburgh and have it done. I need the best and brightest person that does mitral valve repair. My research took me to WVU Heart and Vascular Institute. I keep the pizza shop going because Mom and Dad worked so hard to start this legacy, and because of the WVU Heart and Vascular Institute, I can do this for many years to come.
Health Management Solutions and Paramount Preferred Solutions are proud to be the exclusive workers' compensation managed care organization and third-party administrator of the Ohio Valley Athletic Conference. We'd like to recognize all of the students, teachers, and administrators at OVAC member schools for persevering during these difficult times and wish all teams the best of luck with their respective seasons. At HMS and PPS, we recognize each employer is different, and our professional staff provides tailored solutions to meet the specific needs and experience levels of each of our clients. For help with workers' compensation, unemployment, and FMLA benefit administration, please contact us by calling our Wheeling, West Virginia office at 740-695-7657 or visiting our website, yourworkplacesolutions.com.
West Virginia Northern Community College will host its fall open house, both in person and virtually, on Saturday, November 6th, from 9 a.m. to noon. Both formats allow you to learn about programs, admissions, financial aid, and more. If you attend in person in New Martinsville, Wheeling, or Weirton, you can also tour the campus. Everyone participating in Northern's open house could win a $1,000 scholarship. For more information, visit wvncc.edu.
What you do today determines your future, which is why it's important to choose a company you can trust. With our expert knowledge in accounting, insurance, financial solutions, and now creative services, we will put you on the path to success. Choose the Glessner Group.
The original Undo's in Benwood is the perfect place to enjoy the big game, great food, and the company around you. The outdoor patio is the best kept secret in Marshall County, featuring plenty of big screen HD TVs, an outdoor beer garden, and NFL and MLB packages so you don't miss a second of the action. With the holiday season fast approaching, don't forget about Undo's Catering. Perfect for holiday parties, family gatherings, conferences, weddings, or any event large or small. Check out undos.com for menus, specials, entertainment, and more. Undo's Family Restaurants, family owned since 1953.
And welcome back to the Glessner Group halftime show. Bel Air, they are shutting out Martins Ferry 28-0. And again, taking a look at other high school games for you today at 1:30. Louisville out of Ohio, they will be taking on Lindsley. And 2 games tonight, both of them at 7 o'clock. Connaughton Valley, they're at Weirton Madonna. And Wellsville, they're at Latonia. And taking a look at the NHL schedule, 2 games going on right now. The New York Rangers, they are at the Ottawa Senators. And with 13:49 to go in the first period, Ottawa, they are shutting out New York 1-0. And the Calgary Flames, they are at the Washington Capitals. And with 13:07 left in the first period, no score from Washington. And taking a look at the rest of the NHL schedule tonight at 6 o'clock, Anaheim, they are at Minnesota. 7 o'clock, Detroit at Montreal. Colorado at Tampa Bay. Buffalo at New Jersey. Florida at Philadelphia. Toronto, they are at Pittsburgh. Carolina at Columbus. Nashville at Winnipeg. 8 o'clock, Los Angeles, they are at St. Louis. 9 o'clock, New York, they are at Arizona. And to close out the NHL schedule at 10 o'clock tonight, the Vancouver Canucks, they are at the Seattle Kraken. And tonight in ECHL action, the Wheeling Nailers, they open the 30th season of hockey here in Wheeling, as they are at Fort Wayne to take on the Comets. Face-off 7:30 in Fort Wayne. Coming up, we will send it back to Nelson Field in Bel Air, where Jerry Ames and Ryan Storm will get you ready for the second half of Martins Ferry and Bel Air. Bel Air shutting out Martins Ferry 28-0. We will send it back to Jerry and Ryan after a message from our sponsors.
Gumby's grab and go. I can't slow down. I want to save some cash. Gotta get my stuff. Want to get it fast. Gotta bring home the bread. There's a place I know. I can get what I need. I can grab and go.
Stop by Gumby's for all your pre-game and post-game needs. Gumby's has water, juices, sports drinks, energy drinks, soft drinks, chips, and tons of snacks. Gumby's, your grab-and-go game headquarters.
Gumby's grab and go. Gumby's rocks.
Tomorrow's innovators, teachers, caregivers, researchers, leaders, and creators all have one thing in common. They started out just like you. At West Liberty University, you are the focus. This is a place where you will gain the skills, knowledge, and confidence to change your life and the world around you. It all starts here, with you. Visit westliberty.edu to start your journey. It's all here at West Liberty University.
The International Brotherhood of Electrical Workers, Local 141, would like to welcome all to the Game of the Week, and they wish all local teams and players a safe and successful season. The IBEW Local 141 proudly supports local student athletes. Apprenticeship applications available daily at 82 Burkham Court in the Elm Grove section of Wheeling, and you can call them at 304-242-3870. The International Brotherhood of Electrical Workers, Local 141, lighting the valley for 110 years.
Are you traveling? Working a little bit too much? Is your fur baby starting to get a little shaggy? Let Dirty Paws be your one-stop shop for all of your pet care needs. Stop in and see us at 202 18th Street or give us a call at 304-639-7754 to schedule your appointments for dog grooming, doggy daycare, and dog boarding today.
Quaker Steak and Lube at the Highlands is the perfect place to relax after a long day. Happy hour from 3 to 6 Monday through Friday. Get $2 off appetizers, $3 off domestic drafts, and house wine specials. Quaker Steak and Lube, voted Best Wings USA. Quaker Steak and Lube at the Highlands with another steal of a deal. Get a steak burger and fries all day Monday for only $8.99. It's also Military Mondays. The Lube will take 25% off for all veterans, active duty military, and first responders. Quaker Steak and Lube, voted Best Wings USA.
Start winning and take advantage of the opportunities offered at the Belmont and Harrison Career Centers and learn a trade while earning your high school diploma at the same time. Check out interesting and challenging programs right now. Business technical, personal services, skilled trades, mechanics, and special programs. You'll find Belmont and Harrison Career Centers facilities and programs truly amazing. See your guidance counselor or call Belmont and Harrison Career Centers today, 740-695-9130, or visit the website at bhccenters.com.
Welcome back here to get ready to start the second half. It is Ferry kicking off to Bel Air. Thanks to Stormy for waiting in that concession stand line for me. I do appreciate that.
No problem.
I didn't think we were going to make it back.
Good. Just in time.
So Bel Air does hold a 28-0 lead over Martins Ferry. Ferry, 33 yards of total offense in the first half.
It's a lot of self-inflicted wounds for Ferry.
There was. There's a kick. Going to be fielded by Bel Air's Drew White. First time we got to say Drew's name today. over the 40 to the 45 and ran out of bounds.
It was a nice, nifty little catch there over the shoulder pop-up, basically.
Matthew Fox ran him out of bounds.
So big thing I'm curious for with Belair is, Seacrest a little dinged up in the first half. If he comes
Curious
out,
if we see him, and I don't see him on the field yet.
He's very noticeable. I don't see him out there right now.
I'm trying to scan the sidelines real fast.
Yeah, he took off his gear.
I do see him standing. He's on the 50 straight across, moving towards the 45, but still limping, though. Walking towards the 40 now. So Hetherington will remain a quarterback. Hand off to Roth. Roth through the middle. No gain on the play. Brought down that time by Martin Sperry. Peyton Morris.
Yeah, so I had number 52 in there as well. Zeke Bruni. The defensive line been the players of the game for Ferry on that side of the ball. They've done a very good job.
They've done their job today. I mean, because it's 2 defensive touchdowns.
Yeah, exactly. And they're not playing a lot of skill positions on offense there where they chance to make opportunities or hurt, where they're getting hurt.
Hetherington shotgun takes the handoff, fakes it to Roth, throws downfield. Great job finding the open spot of the field. Blair, and I believe that was Kesterson. I'm going to see for
number
sure.
9. Yep.
Yeah.
That's been there all day. They have that nice seam route right over the middle. Just sits down, finds a soft spot in the zone, and Hetherington's locked in.
I love the play. I absolutely love the play.
Because that play, it's got to be covered by the middle linebackers, or maybe the way the position, the outside linebacker. And it's hard for the linebacker to drop back in the zone, keep their head on a swivel, find the spot, all the while trying to make sure you're watching the quarterback so he doesn't tuck and run.
So first down and 10, ball at the 39-yard line of Martins Ferry. If Belair scores here, there will start a running clock in the second half. Hand off Roth. Roth finds some running room down the left-hand side over the 30. Drops his shoulder. He's going to run the Martins Ferry defender out of bounds. He never went down. And officially a first down for Belair.
I just like the way Roth. He reminds me of like a late 80s, early 90s. The jersey's just like flowing in the wind. He has like that. He has that back flap thing going on too. It's just it's just.
It reminds you because when you played.
Yeah, it's just the old school. Those old mesh jerseys used to wear that. Never really fit right. He's just running and just
had the big hole, the air holes in them.
Yeah. Even the modern sleeker jersey, he just looks like he's that type of player.
Hetherington toss to Roth. Roth gets it again. Dives forward.
Nice blocking.
Yeah, good blocking. Not a ton of yards, but a good physical play by the Blair offensive line.
Yeah, the Ferry defensive line did a good job trying to extend the play and create an opportunity for the linebacker to come up and make the play.
1 yard on the play. Ball set up at the 27-yard line of the Purple Riders. This is the OVAC Rivalry Series football game, our final OVAC game of the year.
Horrible, yeah. Great.
I believe we ran 6 of them this season.
Okay.
No, you know what? We got one more. I apologize. 6-1 will be Wheeling Park, John Marshall.
Okay. Yeah, that is a good rivalry.
Yeah. Toss downfield to Lamont. Lamont catches it over the 20, run out of bounds at the 15, and a late flag. A crackback block on Belair. Thanks to our friend Seth Stasky with the keen eye.
Yeah, that was just one of the receivers for Belair trying to work downfield and block. Just can't do the crackback block. It's always a great weapon for the maybe some of the smaller wide receivers back in the day to get a.
Oh man. So second down and 8 for Belair. Ball sitting on the 25-yard line.
Opening series of the second half.
I'm sure Lamont's not happy. Had a nice play there. Hetherington fakes the handoff. He'll roll left. He slips in the grass. Actually, there's a big mud puddle exactly where he slipped. You could see it sitting there, and he just kind of stepped in it.
And he had a chance to be. It wouldn't be a big gainer, but he would have probably got some positive yardage out of that. And just feet went out from under him.
Yep. So they'll end up losing almost 10 on the play.
So we've seen the longer plays Belair's had to face, long sticks. Nice little slip screen passes. Dowling's had 2.
See if they come back to that.
Yeah, I'm curious if it's something they might dial up again. More like a lot of the time, it's through when Pettigrew on a deep fly route and he for the touchdown or the big gainer. I think about a 50-yarder.
Twins each side. Roth is a sidecar to Hetherington. Steps back, looking. He's going to scramble. He's getting out. He's got some room to move up the middle.
Nice tackle.
Dives forward, and he's close, but he will be short of the first down. But
Lucy had made. If Lucy doesn't make the tackle, it's a touchdown for Hetherington. Nice tackle by Lucy in the cornerback spot.
That's what he kind of wanted to do earlier on. We just a couple plays ago take off running like that.
Yep.
So it will be 4th and 4 for Bel Air.
Yeah, that last play, I think he was trying to get the Pettigrew. He had him in jet motion, and he was just wanting a quick out route, and it was pretty well covered by Ferry's defense.
There's room to run up the middle. Plenty of room to run if they want to go. Oh, man, it's going to be a first down. Ferry lined up in the neutral zone.
Yeah, I didn't see anybody jump, so they had to be lined up that way.
You hate to gift them a first down. That's a gift.
Yeah, just another mental mistake, self-inflicted wound from Ferry. I think I picked that up on the.
Yeah. You never know what the fans are going to say.
No.
That's an open
we
mic.
We were pretty close to them, too.
So 8:14 on a winding clock here in the third quarter, 28-0 Bel Air. Handoff Roth. He's right up the middle.
Nice
cuts left, down to the 5, into the end zone for a Bel Air touchdown.
Tell you what, there's a good combo block by the offensive line. Number 75, Timmy O'Grady, and number 54, Luke Farmer. Right on the linebacker. They went freed up Roth to get in the end zone.
Roth just so patient on that.
Yep, just
he waited for everything to develop, and you said he waited for that block, then gone. It's 34-0, 8:02 to go in the third quarter, and after this kickoff, we will be on our running clock. Littell on for the 5th time today. The kick is up, and he's 5 for 5.
Right down the middle.
Blair 35, Ferry 0. We'll be back in 60.
I'm Jamie Bordas of Bordas & Bordas. Most people hope they'll never need a lawyer. In fact, most of our clients have never been to a lawyer before. We understand that at one of the most difficult times in your life, deciding to hire a lawyer can be stressful. One of our goals is to make the process as smooth as possible for our clients and to show them that their case is with the right law firm. At the end of the day, when a new client shakes your hand and thanks you, you feel good about the work you're doing.
Bordas and Bordas, fighting for justice.
Belmont Carson Petroleum has been serving the Ohio Valley for over 70 years. They specialize in providing energy needs from heating oil service for home heating systems to industrial and commercial demands in the valley, with most deliveries being made within 24 hours. Customers can now order fuel online 24/7. Download their iPhone or Android app and order right now. So call Belmont Carson Petroleum toll-free today at 1-800-597-7718.
Littell been very consistent on those kickoffs this time. Very great job over the Colton Rediger over the 40 at the 43-yard line is where we'll see the Martins Ferry offense.
Ferry's kick return has done a very good job getting in good field position. They've consistently been past the 30-yard line, 35-yard line. Just need to take advantage of it on the offensive side of the ball. But we'll see what any adjustments with Ferry dials up here in the second half, their first possession here in the third quarter. Hopefully, Ludolph is a little limpy at some point during the
one thing it's been really messed up is the snaps of the quarterback today. Way too many snaps above his head. It screws up the whole timing of every play.
I don't think it's been the same center all year too, so it's nothing like they put a new kid in.
Davion Ray gets the handoff for no gain. He tries to dive into the blade. I got to tell you, he's going to be injured here. So
he got hurt pretty hard there on that tackle.
Sure did.
Oh, sorry.
He sits up, but he's going to have to come off. He's limping really bad on the right leg.
Coach and the athletic trainer out there trying to take care of him. And I do see on defense Seacrest in there. So maybe they're trying to get him to go just one way here. So preventing the offense is doing pretty well as it is. Defense is doing pretty well
I'm
too.
going to tell you, don't even put him in a game.
I got to support you on that one. He's in his middle linebacker spot.
Ludoff gets the snap, looks, pumps fake, trying to throw downfield. Now he's got some running room if he wants to tuck it and run. He does. He pushed out of bounds right at the 50-yard line. Going to bring up 3rd down and 4 for Martins Ferry.
Got to get this first down. Got 2 downs to do it. Can't have any pre-snap penalties.
It's a 50-yard line. You're in 4-down territory. You're down 35-0. This is the OVAC football rivalry series.
6:05 on a running 3rd quarter clock.
High snap again. Ludoff design run. First down. Going to be brought down at the 41-yard line of Belair. Want to thank A&B Distributors, Bordis & Bordis, CA House, HMS, PPS, Huntington Bank, WVU Medicine, Wheeling Hospital, West Virginia Northern Community College, and Youth Services Systems.
And for all those sponsors we have there, let us do this. It's a great opportunity, great thing for the Valley to be able to have this.
1st and 10, Martins Ferry. In the Blair territory. Handoff Halsey. Oh boy, nowhere to go for Halsey. Tough time bringing him down. About 4 Blair Big Reds on the tackle.
Yeah, initial penetration by the kicker and also defensive lineman, number 62, Lucas Little.
Littell,
excuse me. Yes, thank you.
There was a big Littell lineman that played a couple years ago. Levi Littell.
Okay.
He was a load, I promise you. My goodness.
Yeah.
Twin receivers to the right, single receiver left. Will throw short side to the receiver. Good job. Catch it by that time from Martins Ferry. Colton Goddard, the senior. He'll move the sticks again.
Really nice route. Good 8-yard curl route. He was short of sticks, but he had enough room to make the catch and turn upfield. Good ball by Ludoff.
I saw we're in a running clock situation. Did you see they put a running clock in basketball in Ohio this year? Just voted on it the other day. I believe it's 35 in the second half, and they'll have a running clock in basketball.
There's not many stoppages in basketball where you need the running clock, but
oh boy, nowhere to run up the middle for Martins Ferry there. And I believe the initial hit was by Jaden Kesterson. There's a late penalty on Martins Ferry.
Yeah, just not necessary.
No.
2 players were tangled up. They were going to get off on the side. The Ferry player just wanted to shove the other guy off his buddy, try to get off the other Ferry player, and not necessary.
So it'll be a 15-yard penalty against Martins Ferry. That's what they didn't need. Nope. They've actually put together 3 first downs on this drive.
Yep. And just
one of their better-looking drives of the game so far.
Yeah, that's just not smart.
Moves the ball back to the 44-yard line of Belair.
And just Ferry does not have enough weapons to dig themselves out of these long plays. They're relying on Ludoff to maybe just have some escapability and either tuck and run.
Second down and 23, it looks like, for Ferry. Ludoff's going to take off scrambling. Oh, boy.
Nice tackle by Belair. Try to get the number.
Yeah, let's get the number on it because that's a great open field tackle on the very athletic Ludoff.
75. And number 9.
Yeah, I was going to say, I thought it was Kester.
Yeah, it would be an outside linebacker. I saw 75 come off the ground, too. That was,
the Kesterson broke down when Ludoff came at him because Ludoff's very shifty.
Making an open field tackle on Ludoff.
Yeah, it's a great form tackle by old Jaden Kesterson, 6-foot senior. Third down at 22. Hand off to Halsey. Halsey off right tackle, so that's some running room. Yeah, but still had too much ground to cover.
Yep.
Giving 10 on the carry.
Makes it a little bit, you're 4th and 11. Or 13.
So 8 instead of 10 there. So 4th down and 13 for Martins Ferry. Clock under 2 minutes to go in the third quarter. So you know they're going to throw the ball here. Blair's going to bring 3 and drop some guys back into coverage. And there's the pass to Lucy.
Yeah. Added.
Yep. But like I said, even if he catches it, he's short of the first down, I believe.
Yeah, it's going to be close.
Because he had to come back to the ball. When he came back, it brought him back across the first down.
And that's where, especially on fourth down, if you're going to run a comeback route, you have to go 3 yards past the sticks.
Then come back.
To come back, just to make it safe. So
a turnover on downs by Martin Sperry. Believe it was their best drive of the day. Probably equaled their total yards in the game.
Yeah, promising drive just stalls out. The big penalty on their end after the fact, after the previous play. So it's got he said running clock, minute 28 now here.
The third quarter. I did hear an update. Oklahoma was getting beat by Kansas.
Ooh.
And then Cincinnati was tied at close to the half. Handoff Ross. Getting some tough yards up through the middle of the Martin Sperry defense. Let's give him 4 yards on that carry.
Yep.
Since he's up, 13-10 now?
13-10 Cincinnati at halftime. Kansas 10-0 over Oklahoma at halftime.
Ooh.
Michigan 10-7 over Northwestern at halftime.
That's close.
Penn State 10-7 over Illinois at halftime. So, yeah, that's your ranked teams in action.
Big Ten's going to start playing each other here, and you're going to see some losses in Big Ten coming up next few
But
weeks.
they've done a good job getting themselves built up pretty high.
All those teams in the top 10 will start following here, I promise you.
New running back here for Bel Air.
Coming in the backfield, that's
25, but we don't have a 25 on the roster, I don't think.
we got a 24 to 25 or 26.
Trying to hear on the MTA announcer if I could pick up a number.
Maybe Seth knows who that running back was. Yeah.
So that's just going to run out the end of the third quarter.
Sure will. We'll take a break here. Bel Air 35, Martin Sperry 0. We'll be back after a 60-second break.
Most of us are faced with uncertainty every day. Your job, your finances, sporting events, schooling for your children, and so much more. With so much uncertainty surrounding you, there is one auto dealership that you can be certain about, and that's Doan Ford. You can be certain that you always get a great deal and the best service afterwards. Being in business for over 50 years has given Doan Ford the reputation of being a strong, reliable dealership. Be certain. Choose Doan Ford. Online at doanford.com.
I'm not buying till I check Doan Ford.
Gompers Lori and Associates would like to wish best of luck to all area athletes this fall season. For over 40 years, Gompers Lori and Associates has been providing quality, personalized financial guidance to businesses and individuals. Gompers Lori and Associates expertise ranges from small business consulting and accounting services to more in-depth services such as financial statements and tax planning and preparation services. Gompers Lori and Associates can be reached at 304-242-9300. That's 304-242-9300.
Welcome back here as we get ready to start the fourth quarter. Bel Air leads 35-0. Are you a high school senior? If so, you can save thousands in tuition by attending Belmont College. Ask our trustees scholarship and a tuition-only award for qualified recent high school graduates. Check us out online at belmontcollege.edu. Belmont College is a proud sponsor of this event and OVAC Student Athlete Achievement Awards powered by Belmont College.
We got that update from Seth there.
What was it?
Dalton Schmelko. He was number 50 on our roster. He upgraded to number 25.
Okay. Went down.
Went from the O-line, D-line to carrying the ball there. So I think it was
took half his numbers away from him. 25.
That was Lewis. Yeah. First carry of the fourth quarter for Bel Air goes to number 16, Joey Lewis, the junior.
Second down and 7 for Bel Air.
Got a platoon here coming in for Bel Air. All the receivers.
Why not? Get a chance to play in a big game like this. Get as many players in you can. You're up 35-0.
Well, again, you're setting yourself up for the playoffs here. No need, it's a rival game, but no need to get anybody injured.
I see Ray Pettigrew.
That's what I mean. That was all the starting receivers just came running in. Pettigrew, Dowling, Kesterson.
Toss sweep to Lewis. Lewis going to get some running room here. Oh, boy, he shoved out of bounds after a Bel Air first down.
Great blocking by Pettigrew, the wide receiver, and number 75, the tackle, Timmy O'Grady, getting out there.
Good job by Joey Lewis to tiptoe the sidelines to stay in bounds.
He's a nifty, shifty runner. I like it. He's a little bit shorter, but he hides down the line.
Nifty, shifty. I like it.
Yep.
But Ferry's going to get hit hard by graduation too. They're losing some talent.
Yep.
This is to be some of these seniors' final games, and guys, we've said their names over the last few years. We've called a lot of Ferry games.
A lot of D linemen. Their line's going to be hurting.
We'll go over those seniors' names too, because this will be their final game. Joey Lewis again, off left tackle. I want to mention those seniors: Jason Miles, Davion Ray, Colton Rediger, Colton Larkins, Colton Goddard, Kamari Locke, Zach Dobson, Zeke Bruni, Peyton Torres, Jesse Nagel, and J.T. Hill. Those seniors?
None like.
Probably not the senior year they thought was going to happen.
It's tough. You want to have good memory, but there's. I miss it. There's nothing like playing high school football.
No.
Yeah, it's a great experience.
You and I were talking about it in the line at the concession stand at halftime.
Yeah, rattling off, what it's like and everything. It's.
Hand off Lewis again. Lewis just trying to run some clock here and get some tough sledding yards through the middle of that Ferry defense. Give him 1 yard on that carry. And now see some great sportsmanship there. Ferry guys helping Lewis up.
Yep. Yeah, Bel Air now they're trying to position themselves points-wise for playoffs, possibly hosting 2. Definitely going to host 1 game, we think.
Yeah.
We know they're hosting 1, possibly 2 games.
And when they host, it'll be a Saturday afternoon. They can't play night games.
Right.
That's one advantage they do have. Hand off again, Lewis. Oh, boy. Ran into Juarez there.
Nice tackle. Yeah, defensive line's not playing. What do you say from senior leadership from Ferry? 52 is what I think it's Bruni.
Yeah, Bruni.
That's a Ferry name right there, Bruni.
I would say so.
Yeah.
So Martin's Ferry, I believe they're bringing their punt unit on for the first time today.
Yes.
Interesting move bringing.
Actually, I think they did have 1 in the first half.
Did they?
I
Okay.
believe they had 1.
Oh man, that's a high.
That's a high. That's not a sharp. They avoided it.
Good punt by Hetherington. All the way down to the 10-yard line of Martin's Ferry.
It was going to be tough for the Ferry kids to field it, so that it was just a way it knuckled in and went away from them. Very good punt. So we got 7:56 now on the clock here in the fourth quarter. Bel Air comfortably ahead. See if Ferry can get on the board, though. So, and on
Blair student section was saying, check the scoreboard.
They got the old Sparky sign right in front of them right there.
Yeah, we saw the Sparky trophy down there.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah. It was being guarded by the Blair's finest.
There's 3 cops right there.
No, it's Seth. I heard Seth on the Saturday Morning Sports Huddle today. Sparky stands for...
It's an acronym for sportsmanship, participation, athleticism, activity.
Rivalry, knowledge, and youth.
And it's sponsored by both the booster organizations for each program.
Yeah. We're going to go to Biff, and I want to let Biff tell us what it means. Biff, take it away.
Sparky, gentlemen, sportsmanship, participation, achievement, rivalry, knowledge, and youth.
There it is. Biff, appreciate you bringing that. He did some research after the huddle, because I'm telling you, Biff went and searched. And I did not know that till this morning. I just thought it was somebody's name. I really did.
Maybe like a long-time coach who played on, coach and player from both teams.
Lived in Blair, coached.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
You always hear. Very interesting. Good. Like I said, it's a historic rivalry. Premier won the Ohio Valley, without a doubt.
3rd down and 10. Or Ferry tipped at the line of scrimmage. It'll bring up 4th down for Martin's Ferry. Clock continues to roll. 6:15 left in the game. And Tevin Williams will be on to kick again.
That's number 86, Brenton Nauman, the defensive end. And actually, they had Lucy over the middle right there, sitting down in the pocket for a reception. So it's good. We'll get the big paw up there.
I would have loved to see Ferry get in the end zone here today.
They're close. They got, what, the 35-yard line?
Yeah.
Wow, they just don't had any traction. It started out, and they just, unfortunately, self-inflicted wounds prevented from moving the ball further.
Kicking from his end zone, gets one out to the 35-yard line. He caught it, but when he caught it, his knee went to the ground.
I see someone from Ferry.
Yeah.
I think it's Flores.
Yeah, Juarez. I think he just tripped.
Yeah.
He was trying to avoid the...
Tell you what, the kid's leaving it all on the line, man.
Yeah.
He's a senior. Knows it's the last game. It's a rivalry game. He's gotten it out.
5:23 remaining.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of new jerseys, clean jerseys in there for Bel Air. Which, Jerry, we were talking about for Bel Air. I mean, they got some games to play, but they have a lot of good seniors and juniors. It's a lot of senior linemen.
Ton of senior linemen, one junior lineman on the team.
Yeah, good to get
but all the skill coming back for, except for Seacrest.
Seacrest and Kesterson.
But new quarterback in for Bel Air.
I think it's
number
Pettigrew's
3.
brother.
That's Mac Pettigrew. We got a Ray and a Mac.
I like it. Mac's a sophomore, 5'9", 140. And he handed off to us the number 17, Drew White, sophomore as well.
There's a lot of guys getting the game here.
Yep.
All fresh unis.
Yep. Got number 12, Grant Dacey, freshman in there, wide receiver. 26.
How about the right tackle? Give you some size. Jason Lemley. He's listed at 6'1". Boy, he looks a lot bigger than 6'1". That may have been his August height. He's grown.
Got Luke Hetherington in the ball game now.
That was physicals back in June, I think. 6'1".
He got told, you got bulk up during the season as well, too, so he took it to heart, Platoon's in here. You mentioned Luke Hetherington, a freshman receiver in the ball game, number 6. Also had number 26, Lane Clark, sophomore wide receiver.
3rd down and 7 for Bel Air. Ball at the 30-yard line of Martins Ferry. Scores 35-0 on the Huntington Bank scoreboard.
Senior number 14, Aiden Frazier in the ball game at receiver. I think they had too many men.
Yeah, too many guys on the field for
Which,
Bel Air.
when you have this many substitutions trying to get out, it's probably natural to happen.
I got an opportunity. I do want to thank the Fitzsimmons family and Fitzsimmons firm for allowing us to call this OVAC rivalry series. And we will have some OVAC rivalry series basketball games coming up this winter, so that'll be fun.
And off to 33, Lance Piper, senior, getting the carry in. I just like seeing that.
Piper probably pretty excited to get a handoff here in the Bel Air Ferry game.
That's 4th down now. 2:48 on the running.
You got the long jersey, too.
Oh, yeah.
Untucked. No run Piper on.
It's like the wide receivers trying to figure out which way.
Yeah.
They're discussing
in the huddle.
They're discussing themselves in the huddle.
Not sure which way we're going to go here. All the receivers.
I remember those days.
Pettigrew, handoff. Oh, boy, nobody home. He's got to take it himself.
Running back went to the right side. He went left. So. But that's number 28, Skylar Evans in the ball game as well for Bel Air. Good stop by Ferry.
Turnover on downs to Martins Ferry. The clock does stop on a change of possession.
Now, ball spot, they can start the clock. That running clock going. 2:17. Ferry's leaving a lot of their starters in the ball game, so try maybe get a last minute touchdown.
I think they want to get a touchdown.
Yeah,
it's not going to make any difference.
No.
And that doesn't bother me if they get a touchdown or not. Yeah.
I
told you I wanted them to score a touchdown.
Yeah, I think Bel Air, they want you to score, but I think they understand that situation as well, too.
Oh, man, there's a big hit in the middle of the field.
Both ways. 24 for Ferry, low on their shoulder. That's Kamari Locke, a senior.
Big collision.
14 for Bel Air?
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, number 14. I think that was a senior as well. Aiden Frazier. Coming from the safety position. And Bel Air's going to have 14 kids on the field. There we go. They're getting the last one off there.
And the official's going to let him get off.
Yeah,
good job. That to be lock again. Another big collision by these backups.
I like it. Hey, get a chance to get in the game. Get a chance to get against Ferry. Let's go. That was number 15, Bradley Koski, a senior. See number 58. We'll find out Andrew Ciafani, freshman. 5'9", 215.
This game's over. We're going to wrap up in a hurry here. I got to get to a birthday party.
Oh,
So,
very nice.
Just letting you know. High snap to Ludolph. Ludolph looks downfield and Look at me, Colton Goddard goes up. The defender tripped.
There were two DBs there. Goddard got down a little bit, but the one DB fell going for the high point ball. So Ferry does get on the scoreboard.
Yeah, they take the goose egg off.
There you go.
And it was Goddard.
And you know what? Senior, right? Colton Goddard. Yeah. There you go.
And look here, they had their starters in, okay? Blair had second and third stringers in the game. We both said, you can get the one touchdown here, but now you don't put them back in.
No, yeah. You don't be doing an onside kick.
Yeah.
One for two.
Barry will go for two. I don't know if I do that, but
no, that's what it is.
So they don't kick it off. So
good stop by number 18 for Bel Air.
Yeah, how about that?
Good tackle. That was Riley Robbins, freshman.
Good tackle. Nice wrap and drove him into the ground. So 40 seconds to play, 35-6, and he didn't go for two because they don't kick extra.
That's right, so. So that will make it a 29-point game. 6 off the running clock, right? 40 seconds left.
No.
Sunshine's trying to come out now, Jerry, for the end of the game.
It would be interesting though if the onside kicked it.
Then you might see the stars now.
Yeah, then you might see Blair starters walk back in just to do it. Not because it's not going to change the outcome. It's just an interesting.
Yeah, they even got the backup, which is fine. You don't want anybody getting hurt from Bel Air. Backup, they got the backup kick return in. 2, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10. 10 gives in right now. So they're
one short. They're one short. What? I would just take it.
17, Drew White. This is the second time he's returned the ball.
And second time he had to go up and high point it and bring it down.
He's in the middle line on the kick return team.
We would assume it's going to be one kneel down.
I like the Bel Air students are off the bleachers. They're on the sideline ready to go on the field after this win here.
So they'll finish, 9-1 on the season?
9-1. Very, very good season, good record. I mean,
I think an unexpected 9.
Yeah, I would say, too. I think give it to the head coach. Coach McGrelly did. That junior class has improved since from their sophomore. A lot of key players there. Very good team. You beat Shady Side. You beat Wheeling Central. Tough one against St. C.
Yeah.
But
everybody has a tough day there.
Yeah. And that ends your ball game here.
Final score will be 35-6. Blair beats Martins Ferry. We do appreciate everybody tuning in today. So hope you enjoyed the broadcast.
We get us.
And we'll be back playoff Shady Side next Saturday night on the Watchdog. Have a great Saturday, everybody. Everybody, thanks for tuning in. Thanks to Brad Leonard. Thanks to Stormy. I'm Jerry Ames. Have a great afternoon.
Thank you.
Domino's new warm oven-baked dips and twist combos are making a lot of noise in the pizza world.
Holy cow.
That's good. There's cheesy marinara with dippable bread twists.
So cheesy. So tomatoey.
Sweet and cinnamony baked apple dip.
Now that is sweet.
And melty 5-cheese dip.
Hold up. 5 cheeses?
Try our new oven-baked dips and twist combos or any 3-topping pizza for $7.99 each when you carry out from Domino's. Carry out only. You must ask for this limited time offer. Prices, participation, and charges may vary. Excludes XL and specialty pizzas. Crust availability varies by size.
Frio Stack and Associates Auctioneers, Realtors, Certified Appraisers specializing in antiques, business liquidations, multi-parcel land auctions. Frio Stack and Associates is a regional business offering the executor, attorney, agent, and